I guess in a lot of ways, being a housekeeper for one man for so many years is almost like being a wife.
We never shared the same bed. Now, I didn't have his name or wear his ring, but I was as close to Mr. Malloy as anyone could have been.
Yeah, she's not beating those allegations of being in love with her boss. Hello, I am Joel Sharpton, one half of the Articulate Coven, and this is my watch of the original supernatural soap opera Dark Shadows. Episode 72 is on deck for today. Don't forget, if you're watching these on YouTube, you can get more and earlier on our Patreon, articulatecoven.com/join. $2 or more a month gets you access to everything we do. Mostly we do a lot of stuff covering the works and worlds of Anne Rice. We're going to be headed to New Orleans in person this fall in November for her celebration of life, the All Saints Day celebration for Anne Rice happening at the Orpheum Theater. If you want to be there that weekend, there's info on our Patreon as well, articulatecoven.com/join. Right now, let's see what's happening in Collinsport.
Desperately as I have tried, I am unable to avoid involvement in the mystery of a man's death. A mystery that reveals hidden emotions.
Have you tried desperately to avoid being involved in Bill's death? I don't think you've tried desperately to avoid it. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? Would you be my neighbor? If you get a sweatshirt out. It's not a sweatshirt, is it? It's not a cardigan. She's getting her, what is it? A fancy dress?
Well, I've just about had it with you. Listen, I think you just better tell me what you're talking
Why
about.
don't you go home, Vicky? Why don't you pack your bags and go back to that precious foundling home?
Yeah, I mean, it would be a better cold open if I didn't know that she was just mad because she thinks Vicky's trying to steal Burke. Carolyn's fascination and romance with Burke while she's actually effectively engaged to Joe is like, it's way too much for me. Also, for some reason, even though they're effectively the same age, Vicky having some sort of romantic interaction with Burke doesn't offend me in the same way that Carolyn having that does. I don't know. I mean, Vicky wouldn't be like this about it, though.
Don't play innocent with me. Not 10 minutes ago, I looked out my window and saw you and Burke Devlin driving up to this house.
I saw him in town. He insisted on driving me home.
You knew.
To be fair to Carolyn, I had forgotten she's mad at Burke right now. And so it's just for the associating with Burke, not the stealing Burke away from her. That's better, I suppose. But yeah, she's decided that Burke's trying to have her uncle committed, locked away in prison somehow. So, no, we got to hate Burke now.
Bye. Well, hello, John.
All right, there's 4 of our actors, Vicky and Carolyn, Mrs. Johnson, and Maggie. And there's our 5th, Elizabeth herself.
While I'm in town, I might run into Mrs. Johnson.
Yes.
Well, do you want me to say anything to her? I mean, have you given any more thought to hiring a housekeeper?
I'm giving all my thoughts to firing a governess.
It's a good retort, Elizabeth. I like that one. You're not going to fire her. I don't know if you guys know this, but Vicky Winters is the diary entry that starts our show, so she ain't going anywhere.
It's a terrible thing being lonely.
You're young. You haven't spent years knowing that a man was coming home to supper, trying to fix what he likes, thinking up ways to make him smile.
First of all, I just want to remind you all that this is Bill Malloy's housekeeper, not his wife. Although she might argue that there was a deeper relationship there, at least from her side. It just occurred to me this episode is like so close to passing the Bechdel test. It's all women, right? It's a full female cast episode. All 5 characters are women, but it does not pass the Bechdel test because they're all talking about men.
I guess in a lot of ways, being a housekeeper for one man for so many years is almost like being a wife.
We never shared the same bed. Now, I didn't have his name or wear his ring, but I was as close to Mr. Malloy as anyone could have been.
Yeah, she's not beating those allegations of being in love with her boss.
Well, if I can talk my mother into it. She's coming to work for us.
Good luck. Just remind yourself of one little question.
What question?
Whose eye is she after?
One more scene, I guess. Whose eye is she after? She's after the Collins' eye. She's after Roger's eye. It's funny that in the same episode where she made such a stink to Victoria about selling out her uncle, she's literally trying to bring in the spy that is going to help Burke sink her uncle, theoretically at least.
Mrs. Stoddard, ever since I've been in this house, I've been badgered and bullied, and most of the time I've taken it. But there comes a limit, even for me. And when I walked in here and heard you on the phone, that was the last straw.
Good for Vicky. Good for Vicky. Tell that over sanctimonious so-and-so exactly what you think.
And I'm truly sorry. Will you forgive me?
You'll forgive me for shouting at you.
Oh, Vicky, I don't think you know how fond of you I've become. I know it's lonely and difficult for you here.
Okay, if you're that fond of her and you know that it's lonely and difficult here, then why are you going up there to her room and terrorizing her over Burke Devlin? Like, goodness gracious, woman. Pick a lane.
The housekeeper would be such a help to you.
Yes. Maybe I could be of some help to her.
Mr. Devlin, this is Sarah Johnson. I just spoke to Carolyn Stoddard. Yes. I think it's going to work out. Yes, Mr. Devlin.
I think it's going to work out too. All right, we got a spy on our way. Clarice Blackburn there as Mrs. Johnson. Pretty good episode. Good setup for the next one. 73 is straight ahead. Don't forget, by the way, you got all sorts of fun stuff ahead of you. If you are watching this on YouTube, you can go to our Patreon, articulatecoven.com/join. $2 or more a month gets you access to everything we do early and ad-free. $5 or more a month gets you access to vote on topics for upcoming episodes. And whenever I finish this one, you'll get to tell me what to do next.